The very first thing I did after awakening my power made a smoking hot examiner blush. And my ability is no joke. It's a rare A+ class visual enhancement. Nothing in this world can hide from my eyes. One day in 2026, the first Life Forbidden Zone appeared on Blue Star. It was that mysterious white fog region. From then on, the white fog started spreading like crazy, swallowing everything alive within miles. After the disaster, out of millions, fewer than 1,000 made it out alive. And the scariest part? The white fog zones just kept spreading. A new one popped up every single year, creeping across Blue Star. Nobody knew where these zones even came from. The only thing people knew, if you want to survive inside the white fog, you gotta follow those twisted rules. The one silver lining? Along with the Forbidden Zones, creatures on Blue Star started awakening powers. Humans who awakened were called espers, and animals evolved into monsters. 7 years ago, the day the white fog hit, everyone was running for their lives. I almost made it to the edge when an invisible barrier slammed me right back. My sister saw I was trapped and turned right back around without a second thought. Grandpa Moo stayed too. From that day on, the three of us lived on the edge of the Forbidden Zone, barely surviving by hunting down weak monsters. One day, I snuck into the Forbidden Zone behind my sister's back to look for food. Through binoculars, my sister spotted 3 figures moving inside the white fog. 3 espers. They were teaming up to take down a bull-type monster. The monster's roar was so powerful the ground was shaking. One of them, a masked guy, was dual-wielding blades. In a flash, he tore a massive gash right across the monster's gut. Another teammate's body suddenly exploded with fur, transforming into a werewolf in seconds. Turns out he had a shape-shifting type power. The last guy's arms bulged up and he swung a massive axe straight at the monster's skull. The monster crashed to the ground, and then all 3 didn't stick around for a single second. They turned and vanished into the white fog. My sister was hyped and wanted to fill me in on what she'd found. She pointed at the monster's corpse not far away. "We're finally eating meat tonight." But my legs suddenly gave out and I hit the ground hard. Not long after, we dragged our haul back to our makeshift camp at the edge of the Forbidden Zone. At dinner, I was gnawing on a bone when my sister suddenly dropped a huge chunk of meat into my bowl. There's a pile of meat right in front of you and you're still chewing on a bone? Finish every last bit of that meat. Not a single piece left. I tried to explain I wanted to save some, but my sister wasn't having it. I had no choice but to give in and started shoveling it down. 2 bites in, my pupils suddenly contracted. The light just vanished and that familiar weightless feeling hit me again. My heart dropped. The intermittent blindness was acting up again. It took me right back to that scene 7 years ago. That invisible wall centered on the white fog zone drew a cold hard line 17 kilometers out. I felt like a prisoner forgotten by the world, stuck in the gap between the Forbidden Zone and the safe zone. Over the years, my blindness went from hitting every few months to striking out of nowhere with zero warning. Every time I got thrown into darkness, I couldn't help but fear I'd never see light again. It felt like 1,000 pounds pressing down on my chest. Grandpa Moo's health was getting worse every day, and the only medicine that could help was in the human safe zone. My sister could have joined an Esper team and built a way brighter future for herself. Neither of them deserved to be dragged down by me in a place like this. That night, I quietly slipped into my sister's room. "Take Grandpa Moo to the safe zone tomorrow." My sister froze for a second, then firmly shook her head. "We promised we'd break through that wall together. I'm not leaving you behind." I held back my tears and finally said what had been weighing on me. "Grandpa Moo can't wait any longer. Zone 22 only needs to hold me. You might even awaken a power once you're out there. Come back for me when you're strong enough." My sister suddenly pulled me into a tight hug, terrified this goodbye might be forever. I patted her on the back and played it cool. "Sis, I survived 7 years. I'll hold on until you come back." After a long silence, my sister finally nodded. The next morning, my sister packed up and got ready to head out. Grandpa Moo saw the loaded up vehicle and asked where they were going. My sister lied and said it was just supplies. Grandpa Moo suddenly figured it out. He banged on the car window and yelled, "Stop the car!" Grandpa Moo refused to let me stay behind alone no matter what. My sister gritted her teeth and floored it. They sped off. I stood there frozen, watching the taillights fade into the distance, tears streaming down my face. But this wasn't the time to fall apart. I had to find a way to survive. After watching them disappear, I turned and walked into the depths of the white fog Forbidden Zone. For years, rumors had spread. The Forbidden Zones hid deadly rules, and anyone who broke them would face brutal consequences. Over the years, countless people paid with their lives to piece together a broken rulebook. But 7 years ago, I stumbled in by accident and walked out alive. So what's there to be afraid of this time? After pushing through the thick white fog, what I saw stopped me cold. The inside of the zone had a completely intact ecosystem. Lush green trees, birds singing, flowers blooming, like a paradise forgotten by the world. I found a flat clearing, got a fire going, and cooked up the leftover beef hot pot. Just as I was sitting there sipping the broth, my vision suddenly went dark again. Usually it clears in seconds, but this time the light just wouldn't come back. Right when I thought I was going permanently blind, I snapped my eyes open and found my vision had not only returned, but golden text was glowing on my arm. Before I could even read it, the words started floating on their own and slowly formed into a few lines of rules. White fog Forbidden Zone, rule number 1. No attacking your own kind. Rule number 2, no crying or shedding tears. Rule number 3, you must respond within 3 seconds when someone calls out to you. Rule number 4, no insulting others. Rule number 5, must wash hands before eating. Breaking any rule will result in death. To stay safe, I immediately pulled out a notebook and wrote every single rule down. A chill ran through me. Thank God I washed my hands before drinking that soup earlier. Otherwise, I might already be dead. If I can see all the rules, maybe I can dodge every single danger out here. I tried everything I could think of to activate this rule-seeing ability. Eyes wide open, fully locked in, kept at it for 2.5 hours straight. Nothing. That got me thinking. Maybe this ability only triggers when I go blind. Then it hit me. Yesterday, after eating that bulltail meat, I went blind pretty fast. Maybe mushroom meat can trigger an ability awakening. If that's the case, I need to collect way more mushrooms and lock down this special ability as fast as possible. That way I can see every rule. Meanwhile, 30 kilometers west of the Forbidden Zone at the Night Watcher's base, Squad Leader Li Xin was staring at the latest report. Surveillance detected abnormal ability crystal fluctuations in White Fog Forbidden Zone, NAR 22. Assemble a squad and move out immediately. Li Xin ripped off the cast on his hand. Night Watchers, all hands on deck. Close combat specialist Yang Hu, sniper Zhao Leng, and support expert Su Xiaomeng all geared up fast. But the second they heard they had to go back into the Forbidden Zone to retrieve crystals, the complaints started flying. They had just barely escaped that place with their lives, still hadn't healed up, and now they had to go right back in. Li Xin slammed the table. Don't forget, we're Night Watchers. No matter how dangerous the Forbidden Zone gets, we retrieve those ability crystals. Those words snapped the team back in line. They got themselves together and followed Li Xin into the zone in under half an hour. They had just found the ability crystal when a berserk white ape showed up, hot on their tail. It was closing in fast on Yang Hu, the one carrying the crystal. Li Xin made the call. He ordered Yang Hu to use his speed ability and get out with the crystal. He'd stay behind with the rest of the team to cover the retreat. Sniper Zhao Leng immediately set up his rifle, and the next second nailed the white ape right in the head. The impact sent the massive ape flying with a thunderous crash. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief, thinking the threat was over. But in an instant, the demonized white ape snapped its bloodshot eyes open and burst out of the rubble. Li Xin saw things going sideways fast and immediately unleashed his ability, 100-flower golden spear, summoning hundreds of golden spears in his hands. They rained down on the white ape like a storm. But shockingly, the spears couldn't even pierce the ape's fur. Instead, it seized the opening to hit back. Black energy started swirling and building in its mouth. A black beam shattered the spear formation and shot straight at Li Xin. He had no time to dodge. The energy blast hit his arm. His entire arm turned to pure bone in an instant. Su Xiaomeng saw what happened. "Captain, bite my arm, right now!" Li Xin didn't hesitate. He bit right down on her arm. Miraculously, the bone arm started regenerating, flesh rebuilding at a visible rate. In just a few seconds, it was completely back to normal. Li Xin shoved Su Xiaomeng aside and jumped right back into the fight. The ape went for the same move again, lunging hard, and Li Xin instantly threw up a golden energy shield. At the same time, he shot a look back at Zhao Leng. Zhao Leng caught on instantly and pulled the trigger. The bullet whizzed right past Li Xin's shoulder and hit the white ape dead between the eyes. Once he confirmed the ape was down for good, Li Xin finally let out a long breath. The monsters in this Forbidden Zone are ruthless. No human has any business being in here. That fight probably already drew in other monsters. We need to clear out of this zone, now.